Hey everyone! Welcome back to Talk and Tell English. If you're new here, we are so glad you found us. This is the place where we help you speak natural, confident, real-world English through actual conversations, not boring textbooks.
That's right. I'm John, and every episode, Emma and I sit down and talk, just like two friends having a conversation, so you can hear how English really sounds in everyday life.
And I'm Emma. Whether you're watching us for the first time or you've been with us for a while, thank you so much for being here. It genuinely means the world to us that you choose to spend your learning time with Talk and Tell English.
We know you're busy. We know learning a language takes real effort, so we always promise you this. Every single episode, you'll walk away with something practical, something you can actually use.
And today's episode? Oh, this one is really special. We've put together something that so many of you have been asking for.
So get comfortable, grab your coffee or tea, and let's get into it. You're in a work meeting. Your boss looks right at you and says, "John, what do you think?" And your brain just freezes.
We've all been there. And if that meeting is in English, that freeze lasts even longer.
So today on Talk and Tell English, we're fixing that permanently.
We're giving you 100 essential English phrases for job meetings. Everything from starting a meeting to handling disagreements, making suggestions, and closing professionally.
These are the exact phrases real professionals use every single day. Whether you have a big meeting tomorrow or you just want to level up your business English, this episode is for you.
And we'll show you how they work in real conversation, not just a word list. So stay with us.
I'm John.
I'm Emma. Welcome to Talk and Tell English. Let's go. John, before we jump in, how's your week been? Any meetings lately?
Oh, don't get me started. I had 4 meetings yesterday. 4! My brain felt like a wet sponge by 3 p.m.
4. Were they at least useful?
2 of them were. The other 2 could have been an email. But here's the thing. I noticed something. In every single meeting, I kept using the same set of phrases, the same expressions over and over.
That's actually a really good sign. It means professional English in meetings follows patterns, and patterns can be learned.
Exactly. And that's what inspired today's episode. Emma, do you remember your first meeting in English?
Oh, I remember it way too well. I sat there for 20 minutes, too scared to say anything. I had ideas, but I didn't know how to say them professionally.
That's the gap we want to close today. Not grammar, not vocabulary lists, the actual phrases that make you sound like you belong in that meeting room.
All right, let's break it down by situation so you know exactly what to say and when to say it.
Okay, Emma, let's say you're walking into a meeting or joining a Zoom call. What's the very first thing you need to do?
Greet the room. It sounds obvious, but how you greet people sets your tone instantly. Try these. Good morning, everyone. Good afternoon, team. Hello, everyone. Thanks for joining.
Simple, clean, professional. Now, what if you're joining a video call a couple of minutes late? Because that happens to all of us.
You want to apologize quickly and move on. Don't make a big scene. Just say, "Sorry for being late. Please continue. Apologies for the delay. Sorry I'm a bit late. Good to be here."
Short, polite, done. Now, if you're the one leading the meeting, you need to open it clearly. Emma, how do you kick off a meeting professionally?
Start with energy. Say, "Let's get started. Shall we begin? Thanks for coming. Let me walk you through today's agenda." And then state the purpose clearly. For example, today we're here to discuss the Q3 project update. The purpose of this meeting is to review our progress and decide next steps.
I love that phrase. The purpose of this meeting is. It sounds immediately professional.
Okay, so the meeting is running. Now you need to actually participate. John, what's the hardest part of participating in a meeting in English?
For most learners, knowing how to jump in, how to speak up without being rude.
Right. So if you want to add something while someone is talking, never just start talking over them. Use a polite interrupt phrase. Excuse me, may I add something? Sorry to interrupt, but I have a quick point. If I may, I'd like to say something here.
And what if you're the one being interrupted?
You have every right to finish your thoughts. Just say calmly, please let me finish. If I could just finish my point.
Perfect. Now, sharing your opinion. This is where a lot of learners sound either too aggressive or too vague. Emma, what's the right balance?
Match your phrasing to your confidence level. If you're certain, use, in my opinion, I think that. From my perspective. If you want to sound more careful, more open to discussion, use, it seems to me that, I believe that.
Can you show the difference with an example?
Sure, aggressive version. That idea won't work. Polished, professional version. It seems to me that this approach might have some challenges we should consider.
Same meaning, completely different impact. Okay, agreeing. Let's keep it quick because agreeing is the easy part.
Classic phrases. I agree with you. That's a great point. Exactly. I think so too. I couldn't agree more. Use this when you really agree.
Disagreeing is trickier. You can't just say, you're wrong, even if you think it.
The secret is acknowledge first, then redirect. Watch how this works. I see your point, but I have a slightly different view. That's interesting. However, I think we should also consider, I understand where you're coming from, but have you considered?
See the structure? Respect their idea, then offer yours. That's diplomatic disagreement.
And if you simply don't understand something, ask. Never sit there confused. Could you explain that again, please? I'm not sure I follow. Could you clarify? What do you mean by that exactly?
Asking for clarification is not a sign of weakness. It's a sign you're paying attention.
What about making suggestions? This comes up constantly.
Right. For strong suggestions, I suggest we start with the budget review. Why don't we schedule a follow-up call? How about we move this to next week?
For softer, tentative ideas, ideas you're proposing but not pushing, maybe we could try a different approach. What if we split this into 2 phases?
Now, real talk. What if the meeting goes completely off topic? Someone starts talking about their weekend or something totally irrelevant.
It happens every week somewhere. You need to redirect, and you can do it politely. That's interesting. Let's come back to that. Can we refocus on the agenda? Great point, but let's make sure we cover today's main topic first. Let's get back to what we were discussing.
And asking for other people's opinions, very important, especially if one person is dominating.
Yes, try these. What do you think, Sarah? Does anyone else have input on this? How do you feel about this idea, John? Okay, John, while we were going through those phrases, we used some key vocabulary words. Let's break down the 10 most important ones.
Perfect, because knowing phrases is great, but understanding the vocabulary inside them takes you to the next level.
Word 1, purpose. The reason or goal for something. What's the purpose of this meeting means why are we here?
Word 2, interrupt. To stop someone while they're speaking. Sorry to interrupt is the polite way in. Never just talk over someone.
Word 3, perspective. Your point of view. From my perspective means the way I see it.
Word 4, clarification. Making something clearer. The verb is clarify, the noun is clarification. Could you clarify that? Or, I need some clarification on this point.
Word 5, tentative. Uncertain, not decided yet. We made a tentative plan, means the plan might change.
Word 6, agenda. The list of topics for a meeting. Always try to have one. Here's our agenda for today. Instantly makes you look organized.
Word 7, input. Your contribution, your ideas or feedback. Do you have any input on this? Is a polite way to ask for someone's thoughts.
Word 8, recap, a short summary of the main points. Let me recap is what real professionals say.
Word 9, diplomatic, tactful and polite, especially in difficult situations. Being diplomatic means you can be honest without offending people.
And word 10, follow-up. As a noun, let's have a follow-up meeting. As a verb, I'll follow up with you next week.
Quick fire recap of all 10.
Purpose, interrupt, perspective, clarification, tentative, agenda, input, recap, diplomatic, follow-up.
Purpose, interrupt, perspective, clarification, tentative, agenda, input, recap, diplomatic, follow-up.
Okay, that was a lot of useful content. Emma, let's do a quick big picture summary.
In today's episode, we covered starting a meeting, participating confidently, managing the discussion, presenting and summarizing, and 10 key vocabulary words to lock it all in.
The main takeaway? Professional meeting English is about being clear, polite, and respectful. You don't have to be perfect, you just have to be understood.
Confidence doesn't come before you practice, it comes from practice. Start using 2 or 3 of these phrases in your very next meeting. That's all.
Before we go, today's question. What is the most challenging part of speaking English in a meeting for you?
Write it in the comments like this. The most challenging part for me is, my tip is.
We read every comment. Your answers help us and help other learners going through the exact same thing.
If this episode helped you, please hit the like button right now and subscribe if you haven't already. New lessons every week, right here on Talk and Tell English.
You're putting in the work. Keep showing up. We'll see you in the next one. Bye.
Bye everyone. See you soon.